Sir, your phone is silent now.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Sri Chaitanya YouTube channel. So now we would like to discuss you and will give the information about the cutoffs in the AIIMS, JIPMER and that AP and Telangana states, and the possibilities of getting into that, what are the chances for a student to get into medical college in these two states, and which rank will give seat in which medical college. So this information we would like to furnish now. Before that, Sri Chaitanya is a jubilant for scoring 720 on 720 in the recently conducted the NEET 2023 examination, and not just All India first rank, but first and 9th, 14th, 15th, like this, so many ranks in the top 100 and top 1000, nearly 20 to 25% of the share in the top 100 was bagged by the Sri Chaitanya Educational Institutions. So now let us see. So this is the result which the Sri Chaitanya got, that 720 on 720. Please see like this. In the NEET 2023, nearly 20 lakhs 870 students appeared for the NEET 2023 examination. So among these number of students, getting All India first rank is an incredible achievement for institutions. And for Sri Chaitanya, we produced that 720 and 720. So we are quite happy, and we would like to share our happiness to all the students of Sri Chaitanya, and we will dedicate this result to the teaching fraternity of the Sri Chaitanya and also the parents of the students. Now, see, this is the very big accomplishment from the Sri Chaitanya. You just see one student with 720 marks, and there are 4 students with 715 and above. That means one student got 720 and the remaining 3 students got 715 marks. Means almost all equivalent to, that is the 3rd, 4th, 5th ranks. Then there are 15 students with marks 710 and above, and there are 30 students with marks 705 and above, and there are 55 students with 700 and above marks. 55 students. If ever we see the statistics of the NEET 2022, there are hardly some 106 or 107 students crossed 700 marks. But in the NEET 2023, in the Sri Chaitanya alone, there are 55 students with marks 700 and above. Now, see, if ever we see the comparison of the rank, now the last year the student with marks 700 and the marks range is, that means rank range is 50 onwards. That means it is stretched up to some 104, 105. And the case of 2023, that means recently held, that means that this year the rank is nearly 211. Now, if ever you take the student with mark 651, so in the 2022, that means last year, the 651 marks gave 4125 rank, but this year it is 6784th rank. That means this year almost all the students increased their marks in spite of relatively tougher paper. That means the way we prepared the students made this difference. Suppose if ever we see the student with 534 marks in the 2022, the rank is 59,146, but this year it is 77,373 rank. That means there is nearly some 25 to 30% increase in the rank happened for the same mark. So this is about the comparison of ranks between 2022 and 2023. Now generally the factors which are influencing that admission into the MBBS course in the medical colleges, there are two things. One is increase in marks in the NEET 2023. See, this thing was not happened in the previous year. Suppose if you see 2021 to 2022. So there is no big increase in the marks, slight increase. But from 22 to 23, there is a considerable increase in the marks. So this increase in marks in this year examination will play a very crucial role in for getting a seat into the medical college. So that increase in marks will act just like a negative to the student, because with this increase in the marks, the cutoff mark will increase. So this is slightly a negative factor for the students who will seeking admission into the medical college. Now the second, increase in number of MBBS seats. See, generally in the year after year, increase in the MBBS seats will happen. So this will be around some 7 to 10%. It varies. Suppose if you see the state of the Telangana, from 21 to 22, 12 new medical colleges were added. And from 22 to 23, 12 more new medical colleges were added. That means in the Telangana state, the increase in the MBBS seats will be around some 15 to 20%. But the competition will not increase by 15% year after year. So competition will increase. It may be some 5%. But the increase in the number of seats will be quite high. So here the increase in the number of MBBS seats will play a crucial role, and which is a great positive to the students of Telangana state. Now this is a positive. So need not be in the Telangana state, even in the AP also 5 new colleges will be added this year, and the number of seats, increase in the seats will be around some 750. So throughout the country also at different states, some seats will be increased, but in some states it may be more, in some states it may be less. Now see here, in the case of among these two, one is acting negative and another is acting positive. Now if ever we look at the AP and Telangana states, in the AP and Telangana, this is dominant then when compared to increase in marks. Now number of MBBS seats, the increase in the number of MBBS seats is the dominant factor or will dominate over the increase in the marks in the NEET 2023. So because of that, the cutoffs will slightly come down. Suppose if you take the Telangana state, last year general category cutoff, that means open category, student without any reservation, and the cutoff mark is 449. If the first factor is not there, let us assume it is an imaginary, because already exam is done and the results is also announced, but just think that there is no first factor. The marks in the 2023 remain the same as the marks in the 2023. So in such case, this is the only factor which is a positive, and the cutoffs would have, this cutoff would have been come down to around some 425. But this year, this factor is the key factor. So that is the key factor. Still in the AP and Telangana, this will dominate a little bit. So that is the reason we are expecting the cutoff mark in general category to come down to 3439. Means it is around 10 marks. So it will vary slightly from plus or minus 5 to 6-7 marks. But once the state ranks are released by the concerned medical universities, then we will be getting the accurate figures. So again, I would like to give you clarity on this. Generally, every year there are two factors which will decide the admission chances of getting into the medical colleges. One is increase in marks and the second is increase in number of MBBS seats. So if you look at the states of Telangana and AP, the second factor is a bit dominant over the first factor. So that is the reason we are expecting the cutoffs in both the states will come down by 10 marks in every category. So now we'll see that next slide. Now see, if ever you see the OU region, that means in the Telangana state, in the OU region 459 is the cutoff mark in the government medical colleges. 459 will be the cutoff mark in the government medical colleges. See, government medical college means need not be only Gandhi and Usmania and Kakatiya, but government medical college means the medical colleges which are going to be established this year also. Means 8 new medical colleges in the government sector are coming this year. So whatever the college it may be, so we are expecting 459 will be the cutoff mark for an admission, for MBBS admission in government medical college. It means that all the general category students who got marks 459 and above, there is a good possibility for them to get into medical colleges, that means a government medical college. So this is about the meaning of OC cutoff. Now in the EWS stream, the cutoff mark we are expecting around some 440, and in the BCA the cutoff mark will be 350. Now here you may be thinking that the rank this year will be nearly some 20-25% more than when compared to the last year, and you may be fearing that I may or may not get. But till this state government, that means Kaloji University and also that Dr. YSR University releases state ranks, then we are hoping and we are confident, not only just hoping, we are confident that these marks will give you, that means above these marks will give you seat in the respective universities. Then in the BCB, if you take, it is 427. That means all the BCB category students who got marks above 427, there is a good probability for them to get an admission into government medical colleges. Not the private, government medical colleges. If they want admission to private medical college, they will get, but they will also get seat in the government medical college. If you take the BCC, it is 407. See, all these are the tentative cutoffs for admission into the medical colleges this year only. Now, if you take the BCD, it is 434, and in the BCE, it is a minority. That cutoff mark in the government medical colleges will be 413. Now in the SC category it will be 363, and the ST category it is 392. So again I would like to emphasize on one point that these are the cutoffs in Telangana state in government medical colleges. So government medical college means it can be anything. It can be a Gandhi Medical College or Usmania Medical College, or the medical college to be established this year in Kamareddy or Sirisilla, just like that. Now in the same OU region, that means in the same Telangana state region, if you look at the private medical colleges, the cutoff mark we are expecting will be around 439. That means all the students who got, all the students means in the open category, that means in the general category, those who got marks 439 and above, there is a good probability for them to get admission into private medical college. Now here I would like to stress upon a point that private medical college means the medical colleges which were established in the previous years and the medical colleges which are to be established this year. That means it can be any of the private medical college. Clear? Now in the BCA category, it is 348 because generally the number of the competition in the BCA category will be less. So if you see the BCA and BCB, it is 348, it is a 426. So that is the reason the competition in the BCA category will be less, that is the reason cutoff is less. Then now if you take the BCB category, it is a 426. That means, again please listen carefully, means all the BCB category students who got marks either 426 or above 426 will have a good chances to get an admission into MBBS in the year 2023. So that 426 will be the cutoff mark. Now if you look at BCC, it is 362 marks. That means all the students belonging to BCC category who got marks either 362 or above that will get into medical colleges to pursue MBBS course this year. Then BCD, it is almost all 434, and in the BCE it is 412, in the SC it is 362, in the ST it is 364. Now in the Telangana state this year 12 new medical colleges are coming and nearly 1100 to 1200 MBBS seats will be added. So though your rank this year will be nearly 20% more than when compared to the last year, but we are thinking that the influence of that increase in the rank may not be much in AP and Telangana states. So we are predicting that there might be 10 marks less with respect to cutoff in the 2023 when compared to 2022. Yes. Now come to this AU and SVU regions. So both these belonging to AP state. Then in the AP, the number of medical colleges that are being added this year are 5. So nearly 750 MBBS seats will be added. 750 MBBS seats. But the competitors in AP state are bit more than when compared to the Telangana state. So there also we are expecting the cutoff mark will be slightly less. That means it may be 8 marks or it may be 9 marks. That means slightly less than the 10. So that marks we are thinking that may vary in the range from 5 to 10. But definitely there will be slight decrease in the cutoff mark this year when compared to last year. Now if you see the government medical colleges of AU region, the cutoff will be 560. Cutoff will be 560. So if you compare that OU and AU region, here it is a 459, let us take it as a 460, and here it is a 560. That means there is a difference in 100 marks in the cutoff in AP and Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state. So 100 marks difference is there. That means that indicates that competition in AP will be very high than when compared to the competition in Telangana. The reason is in the Telangana state, the number of medical colleges in the recent past increased, and the number of MBBS seats in the recent past, that means if you count last year and this year, it will be nearly 32% increase. So that is the reason the students of Telangana state have good chances to get into medical colleges than when compared to the students of AP and other states. Then now if you take the EWS, it is almost all the same, that is a 559. In the BCA category, it is a 500 marks. So here the category definition in AP and Telangana is a little bit different. So because of that there will be some variation in that. Then in the BCB category, it is a 497 will be the cutoff mark, and in the BCC it is a 513. So here again I will clarify here. See, you take for example BCB, 497 is the cutoff I said. it means that all the BCB category students of AP who got marks either 497 or above 497 have very good chances to get into medical college to pursue MBBS this year. So, either 497 or above the 497. Then BCC will be 513. In the BCD, it is a 530. 530 will be the cutoff. That means all the students belonging to BCD category with marks 530 and above have chances to get into medical colleges this year. Then in the BCE, it is 455. And in the SC category, it is 454 and 408. Now, these are the tentative cutoffs for admission into medical colleges to pursue MBBS course in AU region. Now, let us see private medical colleges of AU region only. Now, cutoff mark will be around 520. 520. Now, in the BCA category, cutoff mark is 468. Now, all of you please look at these cutoffs carefully. Again, I am telling you, suppose if you take the BCA category, all the BCA category students of AP who got marks either 468 or above 468 will have a wonderful chances to get an admission into medical colleges to pursue MBBS. Then BCB, it is 464 and BCC 473 and BCD 501, BCE 418 and SC 415 and ST 374. This is about private medical colleges in AU region of Andhra Pradesh, and this is about the cutoff marks for admission into MBBS course in AU region of government medical colleges of AU region of Andhra Pradesh. Now, let us see SVU region. In the SVU region, the marks, the cutoff mark for OC will be 545. And in the case of EWS, it is 537. In the BCA, it is 493. BCB 505. See, please see, first of all, you just see which category you will belong and also see the cutoffs accordingly. Now, BCC 474 and BCD 500, BCE 440 and it is 439 and it is 403. Now, if you look at the private medical colleges of SVU region of Andhra Pradesh, it is 518. It is general category cutoff. And 454 is BCA category cutoff, and BCB category will be 460 and it is 440 in BCC and 461 in BCD and 428 in BCE and 416 in the SC and 373 in ST categories. So, here I will explain you one more time. You just take for example, you are belonging to OU region, that means you are belonging to Telangana state, let us assume, and you are belonging to BCB category, let us assume, BCB category. So, all the students of Telangana state with BCB category who got marks either 427 or above 427 may get into medical college this year to pursue MBBS course. I hope this will be very, very clear to you. So, similarly, if you take SC student, so all SC category students of Telangana state who got 363 and above, 363 and above will get admission most probably into government medical college in the year 23 to 24 academic year, that means this year only. So, similarly, it is ST category and these are the tentative cutoffs. See, again I am insisting on a point that these are the tentative cutoffs, not accurate cutoffs, because once the state government, that means the state ranks are released, then we can predict almost the cutoff mark for admission into the medical colleges this year. But as of now, as the state ranks were not released, not displayed, so these will be the temporary, that means the tentative cutoff marks. Now let us see all India quota cutoffs. Now see, in the AP and Telangana state, we have given cutoffs in terms of marks, but in the AIIMS medical colleges and JIPMER, we are giving the cutoffs in terms of ranks. Now if you take this AIIMS New Delhi, the cutoff rank almost remain the same. Not only this AIIMS New Delhi, in all the topmost medical colleges, there won't be big change in the cutoffs in terms of the ranks year after year. There may be a slight change, but no big change. The change happens only when there is a increase in the number of MBBS seats. So the cutoff marks for admission into this AIIMS medical colleges is like this. Now here let us see AIIMS Mangalagiri. This is AP state. So the general category students, that means the students without any reservation, the cutoff rank will be around 3,352 cutoff rank, and this EWS, it will be 3,525, and OBC 7,198, and in the SC it is 33,000, and in the ST it is 1,20,467. It's a plus or minus 500 to 600 ranks. But these could be the tentative cutoffs, because the admission into all India medical colleges is based on that all India competition, not the state competition. So because of that, the cutoff ranks this year will remain almost the same as that of the previous years. Now you might be having some doubts, like how is this AIIMS Mangalagiri, how is this Bhubaneswar, how is this Jodhpur, how is this Rishikesh. Now here we suggest you, that is, if you are really interested to get into AIIMS medical colleges, you have considerable time for counseling. In the meanwhile, you just go and visit that medical college and there speak with the second year, third year students, and also speak with the college authorities to know the advantages of that medical college with respect to other medical college. If you can go there, you will be getting the live, you will interact with the seniors and you will get a wonderful information from them. So this is about this AIIMS Mangalagiri. And here among this AIIMS medical colleges, the topmost medical college in the entire country is AIIMS New Delhi. Now remember one thing. See, this year nearly 20 lakhs students took the NEET examination. So all these 20 lakhs of students unanimously vote for AIIMS New Delhi as their first choice to pursue MBBS. So that is the credentials of this AIIMS New Delhi. And after that it is this Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur, and generally this Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur, almost all, suppose if you look at the cutoffs, it is 579, 564, 569. So there are several factors which will play for taking admission, like it might be closer to your home state, or it might be, that means your relatives or the friends, or the friends where you have studied in the intermediate, they might be studying in that institution, or you might have some affinity towards that particular medical college. All these will play an important role to seek an admission. But this 579, 564, 569 ranks says that this Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur are almost all fall into the same category, that means second, third, fourth, or third, fourth, second, or like that. You can take admission depending upon the rank which you got, you can get admission into any of these medical colleges. Next, suppose if you take this AIIMS BB Nagar. AIIMS BB Nagar. In the AIIMS BB Nagar, the last year cutoff rank is 6,673. This year also it might be the same 6,673, or it may increase slightly to around some 7,000 like this. Similarly, here also the cutoff might, that means the cutoff rank might increase slightly, maybe 100, 200, 300, not big cutoff, because this is the rank, not that mark. So, if you take that BB Nagar, that OBC category, the cutoff rank is 7,903, and in the SC category the cutoff is 337,944. Similarly, if you take this AIIMS Madurai, the cutoff rank, this general category will be around some 11,177. So, what we are expecting here is nearly this cutoff will increase, that means that rank might decrease by some 3 to 400. 3 to 400, that means the students who got rank below 11,000 only belonging to general category can get into this AIIMS Madurai. Similarly, if you take this EWS, it is 12,350, and SC category it is 79,328. So, these are the tentative cutoff ranks, not marks. In the AP and Telangana state, we have given cutoffs in terms of marks, but in the national medical college, that means AIIMS medical colleges, we are giving cutoffs in terms of ranks. Almost all remain the same like last year. So, depending upon the state competition, this cutoff rank might increase by 100 or 200, or might decrease by 100 or 200, that varies from state to state. Now, see, the second best medical college after AIIMS New Delhi is JIPMER Pondicherry. JIPMER Pondicherry. So, in the JIPMER Pondicherry, the cutoff mark for general category is 302, and in the EWS category it is 1,660, and in the OBC category it is 2,915, in the SC category this much 46,000, and the SCT category it is 1,11,680. So, these are the tentative cutoff ranks for admission into JIPMER Pondicherry. And if you see this JIPMER Karaikal, so the cutoff rank in the general category is 11,627, and EWS is 14,871, and OBC, SC and ST, these are the tentative cutoff ranks. So, again we are insisting here a point that in the AP and Telangana, cutoffs are given in terms of marks. In this AIIMS medical colleges, cutoffs are given in terms of rank. You just please make a note. Now, see, generally when it comes to this NEET examination or admission into this MBBS. Now, if you look at this year scenario, nearly 20.4 lakhs students appeared the NEET. 20.4 lakhs. That means all these are aspirants to pursue MBBS, that means a medical education this year. But if you look at the seats, MBBS seats, hardly it is around some 1 lakh. 1 second. It is 1 lakh seats, but the competitors are 20.4 lakhs. That means straight away it is 1:20. Means for one MBBS seats there are 20 students competing. But the thing is, in this 1 lakh seats, there are A category seats, B category seats, C category seats. If you look at this A category seats, in the case of government medical colleges, the fee per year will be around some 10,000. 10,000. If you take the private medical colleges, it may be around some 60,000, 60K per year. But if you look at the B category, then it will vary from state to state, but minimum it will be 12 lakhs per year, per annum, 12 lakhs per annum. And C category, it will be nearly 3 times of B category fees per annum. So, generally most of the students will opt A category seats. A category seats. So, in the case of A category, all the MBBS seats in the government medical colleges, all MBBS seats in the government medical colleges plus 50% seats in private medical colleges. So, if you do that calculation, it will be around 60,000. It may be slightly less than that, 60,000. But the competitors are how much? 20.4 lakhs. That means it is nearly 1:35 competition. Means for one MBBS seats, 35 students will be competing. This is the competition scenario in medical colleges for MBBS admission. Now, because of the big competition, most of the students may not get admission into the medical colleges in the very first year. So, there are only two possibilities for them. The first possibility is either they need to look for B category or C category, or they need to wait for one academic year. That means they need to take an admission for long term or droppers batch, and they need to take one more chance, and most of such students will be studying vigorously, and the possibility for the students who are repeating to get an admission in the next year will be nearly 60 to 70% chances will be increased. So, that is the reason in the case of a medical stream, repetition is pretty common, because nearly 50% or slightly even more than that, more than the 50% of seats, MBBS seats every year will go to droppers, will go to repeaters. So, there are two reasons for taking one more chance. Two reasons. One reason is, suppose a student got marks, with that student will get admission not in the best medical college, but in a medical college. So, student may not satisfy with that. So, the student want to get an admission into the best of the best medical college. So, all such students will improve their chances for getting an admission into the best medical college by repetition. So, this is number one. Now, there are some students are highly determined. Suppose if you take that Telangana state, some students might be highly determined to pursue MBBS in either Gandhi Medical College or Osmania Medical College. If ever they get a seat in some XYZ medical college, they may not compromise. Instead, they prefer to lose 1 year to get into the best of the best medical college, because that medical college will give a student a wonderful career, and that career will be with the students for the rest of his life, his or her life. So, that is the reason many students will repeat. This is number one. Now, number two. See, all the students may not afford this 12 lakhs per annum. This is just the college fees, plus some other fees will also be there. So, if they cannot afford this much of fees, then they will repeat and they will improve their chances, and the probability for them to get an admission in medical colleges next year will be increased, and they will be getting into the medical colleges in the consequent academic year. So, depending upon the choice, see here we don't say that each and every student will repeat, and we can't say that students will not repeat. So, there is a good probability for the students to repeat or to take the long term coaching if they are falling short in terms of marks or in terms of ranks for getting admission into the medical college. Okay. So, this is about the reasons why many students are repeating, because if you see the previous history, that means 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, nearly 50% of MBBS seats will be bagged by the repeaters only. So, with that statistics, we are able to tell you that the mindset of the students who are repeating. Now, so this is about the simple statistics, that means approximately already I have explained you, that means the number of MBBS seats will be around 1 lakh this year with the increased number of MBBS seats this year, and the number of BDS seats will be around some 28,000, and the parameters to for an allotment that we already told you, that is it is the marks, ranks and category and the choice of which you are opting. And these are the different categories. So, this is about the NEET 2023 statistics info. Now, see here. See, if you look at the Telangana state, there are 27 government medical colleges and 28 private medical colleges. Total medical colleges are 55. And it might be even one more, it might be even 56 also. Then the government seats are this much, 3,790, and the private 4,550, and overall 8,340. Now, what could be this 5,420? This 5,420 are the tentative number of MBBS seats in A category, tentative number of MBBS seats in A category, that is a 5,420. So, in the AP state, it is around some 4,220. See here, I will give you the statistics, 3,790 into 0.85, because every government college need to contribute 15% of the seats into national pool, 15% of the seats into the national pool. So, the remaining seats are that means 85%. So, 3,790 into 0.85 plus 50% of, one second please. 15% of private. So, these are the seats that are available in A category, in the convener quota, with a fee in the government colleges either 10,000 or 15,000, and in the private medical colleges in the convener quota it will be around some 60 to 70,000, it will vary slightly that they are from state to state. So, this is about this thing. Now, a student is asking for 650 OC marks and any chances for AIIMS Mangalagiri. So, chances are little bit less. Chances are little bit less for that 650 marks, but still we can't say that you can't get in, but just wait for a few days, then you will be getting some authentic, some accurate information once the state government releases ranks. How to know the cutoff mark in all India quota? So, the tentative cutoff marks already we have given, tentative cutoff marks. So, with that you can assume that this might be the tentative cutoff. Now, thank you very much. I hope that we have given enough information for you to get the chances for you to get admission into medical colleges to pursue MBBS course. So, thank you. Thank you all. Still, if you have any doubts how to know the cutoff mark in All India quota, that already I have gave, and 440 BCB female SVU region, if any chances for MBBS seats. So, SVU region, which is the category, that is 440 BCB, SVU, BCB, 505 and 460. So, it is a 440, the possibilities are very less. So, thank you.